In 2017, Or van der Walt investigated the potential purchase of a feeding scheme company that produced the food for the feeding scheme. As part of his due diligence, he took the food to the Northwest University and Stellenbosch University and had it analyzed. And with a shock, he realized that the food produced for the feeding scheme is not fit for purpose for young children. And that created a deep concern within him to say, but why do we feed our children? That led to investigations, and he realized that other countries like Chile, Peru, Senegal, Ethiopia, and even Japan in the early 20th century had huge stunting problems, and they addressed it effectively. And through his research, he realized that the food produced for feeding schemes should be nutrient dense, and it should contain bioavailable proteins, because that's the growth nutrients that a child requires to the age 5 to fully develop mentally and physically. In this research, he linked up with dietitians and food scientists, and they developed the recipe that StartWell today utilizes for the production of the StartWell food. And that's how the foundation came into existence in 2018. And for the last 5 years, it has produced food from its Springs factory, serving about 20,000 children. Our concern is there's a big difference between feeding and nourishing. So many feeding schemes are successful in feeding and filling empty stomachs, but not providing the nutrition that children require to grow and to develop to their full potential. So StartWell developed, in collaboration with the universities and scientists, a very scientific recipe with the right ingredients for children up to the age of 5. In addition, in order to maintain the quality control and the integrity of the meals, they also established a factory in Springs that comply with all the food standards to produce the food for the feeding schemes. The second thing that the foundation does is it measures the impact. So the children in feeding schemes are measured when they commence with the StartWell meals, and on a monthly basis, they are measured to track their progress against the World Health Organization scales for height for age development. With that, you can measure tangible impact for the children and report back to the donors and the other stakeholders of the foundation. Then thirdly is also education and training. So there's workshops and education material that's being distributed to teachers, caregivers, and also for parents to make them aware about the importance of the right nutrients for children, because all parents want to give their child the best possible chance in life. But very few people and parents realize what the importance of growth nutrients in this first 5 years of a child's life mean. And then lastly, we also do a lot of advocacy and awareness creation with government departments, other non-state organizations, in order to create the awareness of the importance of right nutrients for children up to the age of 5, in order to let them establish their potential. Having a holistic approach like this, no other feeding scheme in South Africa have the same approach and all the building blocks to make a tangible difference and really move the dial on stunting in South Africa. In 2024, there was a report published called the National Food and Nutrition Security Survey. And it was published by the CSIR, and it was also tabled by the Department of Agriculture. In this report, they had extensive sampling and testing done in all 9 provinces in South Africa. And they established that the official stunting rate for children up to the age of 5 is 28.4%. That means that more than 1 in every 4 children are stunted. And the result of stunted children by the age of 5 is irreversible. And the 2 impacts that it have is, one, it's on physical growth, but secondly also on your cognitive development. So children are not able to achieve their full potential without the right nutrition. And if we miss the period to the age of 5, we miss the opportunity to make a real difference. So that means those children will, when they grow up someday, not be able to get a decent job, and they won't be able to fulfill their full potential because they are literally impaired, and it can't be reversed. So it's a generational issue that continues, and it spirals, because statistically it's shown that if a person is stunted, the chances that their children someday will be stunted is up to 3 times more than a normal person. One, it creates food insecurity, but also it creates the poverty trap that South Africa fights. And if we don't address stunting, to breach the poverty trap will almost be impossible.
So it's important for Vela to get involved in community projects where it is based and where its operations is. And just as StartWell, it's important that it makes a real impact. We have boots on the ground and that it's measurable, and it makes a difference to the lives of the people where we are involved. So with the StartWell project, we are sponsoring meals of 5 beneficiaries or institutions that is very close to our operations. For example, we are sponsoring Boeflei Primary School that is very close to Creativo South in Wellington. The Middelburg Care Village is one of the beneficiaries, and Ons Plek, just around the corner of Villa Hierofas, is another beneficiary of a year's supply of StartWell meals. They are affiliated with Helpende Hand. Another 2 institutions of Helpende Hand that we're also supporting is Ons Plek in Kleinfontein and Volksrust. So it's 5 institutions that we are supporting with a year's of supply of StartWell meals. It's important for us that our employees know that the work that they do on a daily basis extends far beyond just doing normal business, and that the work they do also enables Vela to have an impact in our communities. Vela is all about healthy people through ensuring crops are healthy, and healthier plants leads to healthier food. Healthier food supports healthier families, stronger communities, and a healthier South Africa at the end. Gideon, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for all the hard work that StartWell is doing, and thank you for this awesome partnership. We really appreciate the time that you spent talking to us today.
Thank you, Melanie.